this wonderful discovery of old horses that we would flog incessantly, the PSU basket. Nobody was keen to buy government shares. And today we see a very, very sharp run up in metal stocks in smaller public sector banks, which were lying, doing nothing over the last 10, 12, 15 years. How do you see this change in sentiment that has happened post the arrival of the Modi government at the center? And is this change something which is going to be a secular trend, or once you get your decent value, you get out of these stocks?
See, my sense is that selling is always a function of valuations at any particular point of time and what kind of return that you expect over the next 2 years from any. Now, whether it's a PSU or whether it's a private sector, it doesn't matter. Valuations have to be the key and the growth opportunity that you expect in the any company or any sector for the next few years. But having said that, I think, as you rightly said, that I think. In PSU, what happened is it's not, there was utter disbelief maybe 3, 4 years ago. So valuations were very, very attractive. And then many of the sectors had some tailwinds also playing out. So, for example, in defense companies, what you saw, all many of the defense company stocks were doing phenomenally well, or some of the NBFCs which are focused on energy, they delivering. I mean, valuations were so attractive, and investors recognized the opportunity in those kind of companies. So I think that plays out more into a theme that the breadth of the market improved tremendously in the last 18 to 24 months, which is again reflected in the earnings. I mean, the Nifty has grown, say, around 8-10% in the last 1 year, versus that your small mid cap indices have grown by some 35 to 40%. And even if you look at the earning growth of the BSE 500 is far, far superior than the earnings growth of Nifty in the last 1 year. So I think what has happened is that the investor depth has increased a lot. So you have a lot of direct investing, you have a lot of AIS, PMSs, those kind of investors who are willing to take bet on these companies which are not part of the mainstream. Earlier, it used to be only the institutional investors who were dominant in the ecosystem, and possibly PSU also, for some reason or the other, were not exactly their preferred investment bets. But in the last 12 to 18 months, I think A, performances of of many of these PSU companies, and B, the valuations, and some of the government policies which makes us believe that in the coming years, many of these companies will deliver superior returns. All have played into, and we have seen superior returns. So again, it again boils down to what I said in the beginning: is wherever there is under ownership, wherever there is disbelief, and if there are some opportunities, probably you will see far, far superior returns than when there is a consensus view. So today, if you ask me, I will struggle to find too many ideas in the PSU basket where already most of the value discovery has happened.
Okay,
As far as
but
bank PSUs are concerned, yes, as I said, there was under ownership, and the system has been cleaned up, and they were also delivering good growth. So we have seen the tier two, tier three PSU banks deliver superior returns. I think there's still scope for them to still give you a good return versus the main stream private banks.